Good afternoon. Thank you, Chairperson Sanders and other members of the Government, Military, Veteran Affairs Committee. My name is Robert, R-O-B-E-R-T, Kipling, K-I-P-L-I-N-G. And then I'm from Omaha, Nebraska, District 18. I'm here to provide a brief description of LR14. This resolution is to rescind a prior resolution and apply to Congress for a convention of the states to propose amendments to the United States Constitution such that the legislature applies to Congress under the provisions of Article 5 of the Constitution of the United States for the calling of a convention of states limited to proposing amendments to the Constitution that impose fiscal restraints on the federal government, limit the power and jurisdiction of the federal government, and limit the terms of office for its officials and members of Congress. Excuse me. 2, the legislature adopts this application with the following understandings, reservations, and declarations. For the U.S. Congress, upon 2/3 or 34 of all state legislatures passing Article 5 applications, is to call for a convention and determine a reasonable time and place for the initial meeting. It may determine whether proposed amendments shall be ratified by the legislatures of the states or by special ratification conventions, and must act only as expressly specified in Article 5. Congress has no other responsibility nor power to intervene with the convention, including, but not limited to, naming or setting the number of delegates to be sent, nor determining the rules for the convention. For Nebraska, a convention of states is limited to the consideration of topics specified in this resolution, nothing else. At the convention, states vote on the basis of one state, one vote. The named delegates to the convention remain exclusively within the authority of the legislature of the respective states, and the legislature may recall its delegates at any time for breach of their duties or violations of their instructions pursuant to the procedures adopted in this resolution. 3, that this application hereby repeals, rescinds, cancels, renders null and void, and supersedes the application to the Congress for a convention under Article 5 of the Constitution of the United States by this state in Legislative Resolution 14, as adopted by the 107th Legislature of Nebraska, second session in 2022. This application constitutes a continuing application in accordance with Article 5 of the Constitution of the United States until the legislatures of at least 2/3, 34, of the several states have made applications to Congress for an Article 5 convention on the same subject. Again, my thanks to Chairperson Sanders and the other members of the Government, Military, and Veteran Affairs Committee. Thank you.